Welcome. This is David Bowles, Human Meme. Today's topic: the Babysitting Figurehead. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. His acts begin 7 ages. At first the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms, and then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like a snail unwillingly to school. And then the lover, sighing like a furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress's eyebrow. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths, and bearded like the pod, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly, with good capon lined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances. And so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. His youthful hose well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank, and his big, manly voice turning again toward childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all, that ends this strange, eventful history, is second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. As You Like It, William Shakespeare, Act 2, Scene 7. And so here we go, my human meme friend, playing our roles and initiating our fantasies. And yet the world does not play along. We learn the universe is not ours. We are given roles we do not want to play, manufacture, or covet. And yet that is the way of the new world. We play the part we are given, and if we do not behave, and if we do not wear the right mask, then we are made into dismay. We are summarily disfellowshipped and set out to sea, to wander the aching lands, alone, unloved, and without resolve. And yet, we still come back to grovel for more power and more authority. And we can achieve those moments of status through hard work, or cheating, or through the unwise wishes of others. But is there any power left if we are only a label on a getaway? Can we hope to make changes and modify the world in the right way, out of the wrong way, if we are undercut, usurped, and made silly by those who claim more authority than we have, all the while chilling us with the news that we're in charge, that the decision is ours to make, and that we are leading the way with our own decision-making. When we know none of that is true. And we know it is not true because every choice we make and every decision we enrobe gets reversed through complaint or concern or inaction or pure wondering, and nothing gets done. Yet we all look busy, and we appear preoccupied. And here we stand, empty-handed, while these decisions are made, and people around us look good and thoughtful, but the end result is never discussed, let alone enacted. And so everything just, by design and intent, it just remains the same. Oh, sure, there are big changes on the horizon that will happen just after the next lifetime. But believe me, those changes are going to be spectacular. Even though you'll never be a part of any of it, and you won't be able to witness one whit of it. And so, why do we, like Charlie Brown before us, keep trying to kick a football that isn't there? We know we are just babysitters. We are merely hired hands, here to keep the peace and make no changes. We know we are just a title, a figurehead in placement and parchment. We realize we are set in the center of the table just to stand there and pose and look pretty, and to pretend to make decisions that make a difference. And yet, for some reason, we still play along with this game. We take the string, we pull the finger, and the world topples over us, upon us, in a puppet catnip fart. And we convince ourselves that we are satisfied and that we are important. And we do this because we have a title, and they gave us a little bit of money. But we also know we have no real power to change anything set before us. And so we are there to keep watch, to keep company, to keep things as they are and not as they should be. Because that's the way the money wants the world to move. Slowly, and with anticipation, and with complete and total predictability. So, my human meme friend, take your label-making, your title-mongering, your navel-gazing, and keep yourself upright and well-read, but only slightly watered. And please know that in the end, when it all tumbles down to dimes and dollars and dementia, you are only as important as the power you truly wield, with the tacit approval of those who seek to punish you with the decision made, and then retracted, and then enforced, and then completely erased. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. Thank you for listening. Be a human meme.